So, KJ as black, playing versus Shin Jinseo. Shin Jinseo on 3 wins already. Can he extend? Anyway, if Shin Jinseo lost, its tournament is over. So he can't lose if he wants to win tournaments for his team. Again, Sansan for black. Interesting to see this. It's not the most common move, right? And so here, black may approach bottom left, yeah. We get this, okay, nothing special. Here, with this, I think C2 is a big move to play right now, right? I mean, the left side with stone on third line here, it should be great to get this. So yeah, he played it right now. That's nice. And here, okay, bottom side might be okay for black. If black really wants to resist and defends left, you can do that. If you consider that left side is so important here. And so white to play somewhere else after. So is it? Oh, interesting here. Yeah, it says here this is white should play there. That's the the San makes the ladder not okay for black. For white, sorry. The not okay for black, yeah. Makes the ladder okay for white or what? Is the ladder good for white? It works for black, right? Okay, yeah, let me read it. Yeah, ladder is okay for white. It's okay for white. This is okay for white. Sansan doesn't break. Or maybe I misread. Just play it to be 100% sure, but for me it's good for white. Okay? Yeah, you mean for white, yeah. That's good for white, so that's okay. And so here, it seems the AI version was to just do this. Okay. So it's playable for white if ladder is good for white to play white too. It should be when whites play 2 here. So this means Sansan doesn't break ladder here. So that's why he's able to play 2. Okay, nice. But in game he played this way, right? It's no big difference anyway. And black here may choose to play here, right? I mean, we get that version here. The ladder is good for white, so maybe you play that way here to get this, extend, and this is you can play there. And white has to play something here. This might be played for black. Maybe just you accept to play here. Okay, that's what it did. So here, can you capture right now? Yep. Okay, white here? No. Oh, white play this one. Okay, this is what is more normal move here is to defend. Okay. It's to defend. It seems AI wants here as well. And so cut will happen here. But as you get 1, anyway, cut is not too dangerous here. You can play 8. Okay. Oh, but black choose here. Okay, okay. And play that way. It seems white, okay, white may have played... I'm not really a big fan of this diagonal, but because gives peeping move here, I slightly prefer here myself most of the time. But sometimes this is good. Yeah, it seems the ice is that's playable. Just lead to another game. And so black choose to play Atari from this side. It's way more simple. There is no, you know, when you play this Atari, this creates big fights. This creates big fight on the left. But black's playing the game is avoiding complex fight here. And it seems, according to AI, that's like playable anyway for black. So fine. Okay. So now white attach. As black told him, you know, black told him no left side. So this means you should get bottom. There is no corner, there is no left side for white. So you had to get bottom side, otherwise you get nothing. So he took the side. And now that's fight here. Okay, but black is fighting with very thick position. Nothing can happen to left side, okay? Nothing can happen to bottom right. Maybe there is some reduction coming or something, but it's a strong group. It's a very strong one. And white has some weakness. Here, at some bunts later, that can look like a Tesuji. Because if answers 2, now you can play 3. So the 1, 1, 2, 3 is a good combination to make right side. If you play this right now, that's white here. And this way is Atari here. So that's... you are not able to play 3 here anymore. As that is just... Maybe you can play that way, or just here it's already better than starting here and after a 2 here. That's this way you can block here. So you can make it great for black. But I think there is some like resistance for white, like playing 2 here or jump. So that doesn't mean one is is really working, but if answers 2, if white answers 2, it's good trade. So it can be a thing for later. Anyway, you see, black here, white here, okay? So this is telling like black has to defend and threatening the corner anyway. And he says, okay, I don't care. The bottom left is like 4 stones wall, it's no problem. Cannot be in danger. It seems it's all perfect so far, according to AI. Yeah, it's not AI move to play here, but AI had nothing to say. That's still okay for AI point of view. So black attach. Black attach, white insert here. Okay. What can do black here? So that's... If we just very local shape, this is must be the answer. But I guess white here. And anytime you play there, when it's here, this is now huge cut, you know? That's like, you need to answers, and that's maybe troubles in the corner. So answers here, okay. White just keep pushing here. Okay. Now extend here. So this makes the cut here is no trouble, because white just capture. The placement, you know, there is some placement here at some point later. At least with this. This is if you played here, this Atari might be something, and just you can play it here. So black can defense, but that's like you reduce the corner, makes profit. So black's defend, okay, yeah. So now if after this, if white's play there, black can play it here, that's threatening a little the cut, but the shape is... maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Anyway, you will not play there, right? But at least this is returning to cut. So, okay, what did white now? No Tesuji. Okay. That's, I think, here. KJ is a player very strong at trying to create some advantageous exchange for him. Like, for me, KJ is a player like some very famous ones. Wang Longxi, Onimoto Saku, or Gosegen. Very strong at some Tewari analysis and finding some good trades. Create a bad exchange for your opponent. And here it's like KJ cannot do this already. But it seems here, maybe my point of view here is Shin Jinseo is trying to apply un medicine on KJ. He tries to create a bad exchange for KJ here, and that's a little bit funny. That's and yeah, last year for me, at some point Shin Jinseo was trying to just play, don't play too complex, and even there is no simple game at this level, but try to secure a win, and just try to secure the win. Was not so successful, but tries to he's ahead very most of the time and just secure the lead. But I think he changed a little. Is way more sharp. What I see this year from him, it's his play is very sharp. Is looking for Tesuji to try to... There is maybe slightly more probing move in his games recently, my point of view, and trying to trap a little more his opponent. So yeah, for me, last year his game was more like he had better evaluation, so just play right place, right time. But now he's trying to asking questions, to induce bad direction for his opponent. And this is maybe kind of a move here. That's here. Black's playing here is not bad for white. It's a good thing for white, according to AI, and probably according to Shin Jinseo as well. So that's no big difference. But I think at this level of players, KJ is maybe not as good as he used to be, but still one of the best players in the world. But the best... when he was at some point, he was like the best player in the world, and now it's Shin Jinseo, so small change. And he's not even really number one in China anymore. And so here, this is AI says that black should jump here. Black should jump here, and the difference is like maybe just 5% win rate, which is really not big. But these two, they are players like 5% might be losing the game. In my point of view, that's just can be so huge. And now, what is doing white here? White is doing this attachment. Okay, and okay, so AI variations that leads to 60% win rate for white. But now the game will start to be very complex about the evaluation. So AI says just after this trade already you played one, black still wants to, but this time because you are ahead of white one, you know, it's like you had the move here, you know. So when there is here, the thing is, this is you can make a profit on left side, at least, in that fight. And so this leads to 60%. And so they're not the game, this variation. And there is another one. It's white here. And it should be again, so there is black here, white here. Okay, that's more trade here. And maybe this is also, KG is really good at trade. He had many games. He is ready to do very big trades. And so like everything is dead. So so switch position with his opponents, you know. You trade all your territories to you accept being dead on half of your stones if you can kill half of opponent stones in exchange. And sometimes like trade by like 1-2 points better for him. So here is like also this situation is like white is trading some bottom side. In exchange, he gets something in center, and black gets something on the right. So that's maybe a big thing. After there is things here, and keep fighting here. So it's very complex game, I think, that way. But white choose here. White choose here. I think white want to settle everything here. And this is if black starts here. This is I'm afraid that white settle a little and black starts to be EV. So maybe not good. So black just fight here. Okay. So maybe it's a trap again here. So AI says okay to block here, 1-4-2, but after play black's 3 here. Because this black 3 is about to fight white on the right side, and as I said, this is if you connect, this will make it EV. So since you connect, you need to save. So that's AI variations here is to do black's 3, white is playing at 3 here, so you have to connect. And since you lost the liberty, you need to defend about the cut, so white play there. And after 6, it's now 7, and that's here 8, 9, and 10. And white is kind of connect and builds a left, and still black stones can be under attack. So this is one of the AI variation. And okay, other variation is more like the game. It's black's playing here right now. So the game is a little bit similar, but AI says slightly inferior. So now white here, yeah, that's black connects, yes. And white has to defend, no. Okay, so this white says, okay, black may cut, it's no trouble. Because that way, if you capture these two, white gets taken off with 6, which is great. Right? So the best thing for black is maybe to play here, or maybe just play here. As this way, it's you don't cut, but you damage, I guess. So don't rush to cut. It's maybe probably not good. So answer, and now white defend here. So it's better, you know, it's better to get white defense, black's defend here for black. That's what you want to induce. Okay? But anyway, it's a white catch up a little in that situation. Oh, but Okay, this actually is not good. What he has to play? So this actually it's supposed to be connected stance. Is not? Ah. Okay, is it the ladder? It seems to be good for white. Okay. Hmm. So is it just to attach to get good ladder now? That would be crazy. So what I say is here, instead of Atari, just play there. Black answering, and you fight here. So leads to another game, right? So that's way to get almost 65% win rate for... Oh, no, sorry, it's extend. So this is leading to 55% for white. So this is leading to 65. Just play there. So black may defend. So the thing is now maybe Atari, let's say black's defend to the right side. Maybe Atari is here now. That's possible as well. Or maybe just to capture with ladder. That also something, but that is a cutting problem here. So anyway here, extend its black answering here. And now you had to play it there. And then you can play this. So that's AI plan. And black come back to bottom side. But this is losing 10% win rate. And that's still, yeah, that's what I was thinking. White should just extend here. And yeah, when he played Atari here, that's just you should accept to give Punuki. Because white in huge trouble here. But I think it's not something easy to accept for black. So it's like white did the trick as black insert here and white defend. Now that's why I get way better position. And so this is supposed to be white win rate 52%. So like 50-50 game. Now white here is nearly 70% for white. So that's a huge thing. So for players like Keiji and Shin Jinseo, so this can be a losing move. But this, I can say this just only for like maybe just for players in top 5 in the world. So like there is maybe 5 players in the world, we can say this might be losing move. And still there is chance anyway to come back, but these two, they're able to play perfectly up to the end, almost, and that just and give no chance, Shin Jinseo is able to give no chance after this. Okay, now black is playing here. So, of course, it's... If we imagine white's Tenuki, that's black play one more is supposed to be capture for black, make a huge corner. So white's defend here, okay, is ready to trade. Black's peeping move, okay. Black's here, okay. So this is about evaluation, that move. The answer... Oh, that's okay. I think it's black gamble a little on that move. The win rate drops for black. Now that's white 80%. What I said after that move here, it's played anyway exchange here. White go down and then just play the right side. And white will push few times. And after this, white cross cuts and black do this. So that's a variation here. To keep it kind of close, slightly less than 70% for white. And so when black's here, now it's 80% for white. But it's white to play there, according to AI. to block, to try to connect. So is white's result here? Is white result here good for him? It seems it's still slightly less than 70% for white. So it's still about 70% for white. So it's still kind of close. Slightly better for white, but kind of close. So hopefully here, the gap doesn't improve and still KGS chance are still very nice, I think. So now keeping move. Okay. Oh, white will react. So, there is a way maybe to cut from that way. Maybe there is way to play around here. What you choose? Maybe you can just jump here. Maybe you can play the threatening to connect. Maybe you can play that way. Maybe you can play this one. Maybe you can play this one. There is many moves to investigate here. Maybe if you are crazy, you can play there. Just say, okay, maybe you're under attack. You choose here, I choose here. You choose that way, I choose that way here. So that's maybe there is things like this. So what he did, it did attach. Okay. So he wants to I think it's kind of obvious about white's main plan is like you get this and catching 2 stones here. He should be satisfied with this, it seems. So here, yeah, okay, that's what happened here. But black resist, okay. Black resist, but that's great weakness around here. So if you defend here, now that the Sansan might be under attack later, this group is still not safe for black. Yeah, that's. I'm not sure I understand everything what you say, but yeah, that's if versus a normal person versus normal player. It's like okay, that's even game, no problem, playable. Uh, even for 80%, it's like okay, maybe small lead but playable. But versus Shin Jinseo, I see many times Shin Jinseo like 70% and just he doesn't, his win rate doesn't drop, never. So just play perfect until the end. So you got no chance. So just it raise 71%, 72%, up to 100. Just one by one. So even his opponent playing perfectly, it's just the win rate will improve because he's slightly ahead. Okay, so yeah, here he did that cut, and Black's played here, and he played what I was expecting, just get this. Now after here, so as I said, Sansan might be in trouble if you don't defend, so we defend. But White has a position that is almost alive. Is there a cut here? Like, if I push here, Black connects, okay? If you played here, so that way is of course cut. So you should try to go down. And you cannot cut here because capture, right? But when you keep pushing here, of course, you cannot block that way because it's a cut for sure. And so that's black will just accept here. And so that's thing, it's still some cuts, but so just defense here and you're fine. You cut white anyway. So it should be okay for black to do things here if white, has to defend maybe at 31st. It's black satisfied, so no problem. And maybe I guess that's white here. It's maybe one of the best if you want to threatening to cut here. Like black's defend and 1 for 2 might be okay. If you play somewhere else this time, white 3 cuts perfectly. As this time here, this is at early. So maybe it's a big move for later. It just played there, okay. He just played there, so defense. Is it that he planned to you played here and there is maybe pip, or just if you played here they're under attack? Maybe you can push few times here. Is it possible that a Nose Tetsuji that is maybe not so great for... Maybe you just play here at some point and... Can you move that stone? Oh. He pushed here, okay. Anyway, not too high for black. Black jump here, okay. White play this one, yeah. So what is this one? It's... If you let white play 2, it's a cut. For sure. That is cut. He jumped. So there is any time white can cut here. Yeah. Okay, so white attach here. Extends. Is it... I will check here what I think about the position. Oh, that's okay. That's a nice, you know, Black was asking the question, and it seems white answers here. It should be white here. Yeah, it says just play here. Because this leads to 75 white Kosumi instead of this attach. If I play Kosumi, it's 65% Sunlight. Now this is just like 60. 60% if black cut inside. If black and inside and cut that way. But that's very complex, right? And it's probably what Shin Jinseo is looking for. That's this line of play is very complex, and for me is recently is playing very sharp like this. So this play, it's anyway back to 75% swing rate for white. And so its AI move is not to play here. AI move is to play here. So there is still cut anyway, and bamboo joint here. You had to escape and black connect that way, okay. But there is troubles here, so leads to another game. So we get this, and still... Okay, that this move is now 80% plus for... More than 80% for whites. So it starts to be a very good game for white, for Shin Jinseo. Yeah. So now we are close to 90% for white. White is good, and okay, that's the A move is not to play here. So this is... I was talking about pushing here before pipping move also. So consider, I'd like to pipping move, but maybe push here first, yeah? Because now that's when push here is less trouble, you know? You can block. At least. And probably you can keep pushing, and that's here you can step back, play that way. And even if black, so if black is jumping, this is, you cut here anyway, there is trouble here. And that way is no trouble for white, and that's white super happy here. And so when here, this is something you can try to catch, I guess. So anyway, when one, it's black jumping, white here, black's here. And now that's, you can use this one. So yeah, AI plan is more pushing here or extend here. But anyway, it's not too bad to start here. And this is, I think, another probing move of Shin Jinseo. What is black answer? So that's the jump, and here That's like the plan. And that's, it seems, according to AI, this 2 should be answers with Kosumi. So this means there is trouble for Blackstones, you know? And because if you had to defend with Kosumi, and it's not what he did, he played there. So maybe that's losing something for... I'm afraid that's losing something for Black. Yeah, that's like 5% loss to play here. Yeah, but white extend that way, it's more normal shape that AI wants here, wants white too, and looks like more the normal shape for me. But that shape can make sense as well. That's maybe he wants to induce that like black one, looks like a nice one, but white too is so great here, black has to defend. Might be a thing. So it's anyway white is ahead here, according to AI, more than 80% win rate. So white here, black's defense, white connects. Black's played here, this is, yeah, repair the shape and still threatening white, because if white doesn't get 2 eyes, it's trouble. So white here is building points, it's also some shape move here. So, okay, now here, and that push starts to be important. But he choose here. Okay, choose here, it's also big move anyway. Connect, jump to connect is big. Yeah, and that's okay. What is, so this is not a move, that's losing a little win rate, but anyway, very good for white. And so this is for me one of strong part of Shin Jinseo playing the big area. But here AI says push gets this to force black defense here, because remember, black's here, that's white here, that's you're happy to catch right side, and because you get white 3, it should be, you are more or less safe. And if black's here, this is the thing is, I guess you defend, even if there is a cut here, you can play it here, and you defend about the cut. That's 16 here is not working, So that's a thing. And that's white 3 is supposed to be, for me, I played black 4, it's not for nothing, it's because I guess this one is very some cutting stuff, a little. There is a cutting agi. So AI says black 4, but now that's white 5 forcing black 6, and that's white escape and keep threatening black here. And consider that there is still moves here. Where are black eye shape? That's, you still needs eyes. So this might be a huge trouble for black at some point. So black's played here. Okay. That's okay. If it's here, I guess you can use some attachments. Okay, but he jumps. Oh, and also maybe there is still control of this, but I'm afraid that's still improving for white here. Okay, that's yeah. I move if you answer this more to play here. Okay, that's this move. So this is here like 85% win rate for white, but this move is now 93 plus. So almost losing 10% win rate, and it's almost game over, but we can't really say it's over because KGA is strong to win game that he lost. So many times, like after moves 200s, I see him was losing like maybe 10 points more and able to change the result. find a fight or something and do it crazy. Okay, so now white play that move, which is great. Okay, so blacks defend that way. So there is a push. That's to make a shape here. Okay. Black's defense here, so you can make the artillery here, I guess. He's playing here first. Remove the I shape. Jump, maybe. No, he played here, yeah. I think it's jump. It's still a good move here. Because a black played here. Anyway, you can just make the cut, maybe. It should be anyway good game for white. Okay, that the... okay, AI is even... AI came with that move here. But that's, you know, still danger on black. So you play there is resistance, you play there, and black's here, white here, and I'm afraid it's still cut here. Black has to play here. So if I connect, you have to connect. You cannot really play there because... you can. Actually, you can. Okay. That's dangerous. Dangerous. Very dangerous. Okay, so here at array, black defend, okay? But anytime you play these two, stones are dead, so white can make a profit. He answers here, okay. Play this one, threatening to cut. Now he played here, that's big. Black here, white here. Now black invasion. Can he make life? Probably yes. Okay, but it seems... Okay, he's asking, can I make life in the corner? What happened? You know? What happened if I play here? But white here says, I kill you. So black here, trying to use Agi and make his group better. Now white played here, it's anti move. That's black. If black's Tenuki, that's artillery, it's killing stones. So black's defend, yeah. And now white just jumped here. Okay. Black's here, it's step back. No. Okay, I was thinking maybe here, step back because it should be stronger for left side, maybe. But he just played here, so gives attachment. Now white defense. Black's pushing. Okay, white artillery. And black's here. White should defend. He defends here. And black jump. You should capture these two or not. He pushed here. Yeah. Okay, push is not bad because now for when black's moving, sorry, after this, so let's say, for example, white captures here, or white play this one, maybe here. The thing is, now black's moving here, you can play moves here, and that's a cut. And yeah, this is cut here. Even if you play that already anyway, that this is still cut, and connect here, this is still cut. So you can manage. So black needs to play here, but you can defend, and black still needs to come back anyway. So he blocked here, and white just cut right now. Okay. So black's defense here, white supposed to defend. Yeah. This one he connects here, so what he said is black here, white here, and that's okay for white. And if he has played this before, this is... Maybe you can play it here. Or at least this one, you need to come back anyway. So, change the move order, but okay. Black's supposed to be dead in top left. There is no space to make life. Finally, he answers here. How many I shape for white, you know? That's still cut here after all. And maybe not so many. So white's played here, okay. Take care of his life. But if white... I will check if white made no real mistakes. No serious mistakes. It's still 95% plus. So I will check what AI says, but I think it just white's not really make a mistake. And yeah, that's the scenario I said from the start. You give 70% win rate to Shin Jinseo when AI says 70%. Just Shin Jinseo made no mistakes, so just the win rate improved, and step by step it's just improving. So it seems no chance for black according to AI. So maybe the lead is not so big, you know? Just at some point, so the 70% original 70% win rate is like 3 points better for white. And you keep it. If you just keep the lead, you know, it's just like 3 points, and 3 points in the end game became like 90% more. So black's played here. White connects, so no danger. That's block is good for the end game. White here, black cuts, white resists. So do we get any crazy thing? Maybe not. Captures here, okay. So white safer. Okay, blocking is big. Now black's here. So this is the small end game. So usually nothing special happen at this stage, but in KJ's games, sometimes they swap, they switch the territory. That happened. Okay. Okay. KJ is kind of strong at making the endgame difficult. Okay, so just more endgame, so maybe we couldn't. Okay, that's the end. Okay, so they couldn't that game. They couldn't that game, and that's Shin Jinseo doesn't lose his lead. And this finished with 2.5 point win for Shin Jinseo. So yeah, kind of no mistakes for Shin Jinseo here. So unfortunate for KJ. KJ just don't really play bad. Just there is 1 or 2 moves, not really the best, and Shin Jinseo took a little advantage and defend advantage. So yeah, it seems like according to AI, even black is playing very well. Like the game yesterday already. The game yesterday, it was Zhao Chenyu. He played very well versus Shin Jinseo. Just Shin Jinseo played almost perfectly all the game, and just small things make difference. So yesterday, Zhao Chenyu was not sharp enough. Here we can't say KJ wasn't sharp enough. Just 1 or 2 moves, they are slightly inferior. In yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's like he played very well. He played very well, and both of them played very well here. That's a really high level game. That's kind of almost no mistakes. The fight on top right was kind of decisive here. So this situation here, so that Annie on the Annie here. Anyway, that's AI prefers to Annie inside here, but it was very complex. But I think it's not. Maybe probably KJ investigate that one. There is no reason is not going to investigate that one, but maybe his evaluation says not so great, or at least this is okay. And so the thing is, this move is losing things, and step by step losing things. And AI says more to play here. And see, it appears to be slightly better. And anyway, here, it's still kind of very close. It was on this attach thing here. So he lost a little more with that move. But, you know, attach, this one, looks like a very normal move. But AI says, I think there is options to play there, something like this, because cutting stuff. And the other option is just to play here. Because I think white under attack and black in center will be slightly better. So the fight in center, they are going to be slightly better for black if you play that way. If he played that Kusumi right now. But it's really not easy to find. And anyway, I think it's the way played. Anyway, the lead is not super big for white. As you know, the end says 2.5 for white. So it's very difficult about the evaluation. But yeah, that position, it starts to be... This position starts to be good for white. And that move here, so this move is losing something as well. Maybe it can be a little bit closer at this stage. That move, that the first time Shin Jinseo had more than 90% win rate. And before this, it's like just still 85. So that this move is losing a little. And yeah. But the difference is really not super big. This should be only about half point loss, something like this. So really difficult. Maybe it's less than half point. Because after all, here, you know, he still kills white. You know, that's his reading is reading about that one. Yeah. He was ready for this, and just he killed. He planned to kill. He planned to kill the stones here. And maybe it was what he's planning also is, if it's here, is maybe planning to fight a coup or something. Or maybe you don't need coup here. That's already something dead, no? That way you can connect things and they are dead. Yeah, but my guess is more like you fight a coup right now. Maybe here, yeah. Maybe you fight a coup here. And tries to get slightly more like this. And if I just gently play there, you can block here. Yeah, you can block here. That's maybe okay. It's not working this one. It's not working this one. You had to play there, but you still capture. So the resistance of white gives Sente, and this offers Sente to white, and that's not bad anyway. So white sacrifice that way. It was okay for white, and that's black. Black wanted to capture the stone here, but not so simple here, and it was good for white. So just 2.5 point lead, but for Shin Jinseo, it's already super big thing. And he can defend that lead more than any other players. So another win for him versus a very strong player. And okay, we get closer to the end, of course. Only 2 players left for China after that. So hope for Korea starts to be real. So tomorrow, Shin Jinseo playing next round. Shin Jinseo playing Dingao.